Okay, I paused it there. I'm sorry. I played it on accident, but y'all probably need to, kind of hear it before I got into it. But somebody wanted me to speak on this video. Hopefully they let me, kind of pipe down and let me speak on this video. I don't really have a problem with what old dude was saying. Well, what Kevin was saying. I guess this the man that's on the left. That's his name. I don't have a problem with what he was saying. The only thing that I have a problem with is the cooking, the cleaning part. So in the statement, he's basically stating this lady on the right, which I can't really say if she was wrong or not in her messaging, because of the fact that you don't know what people went through. You don't know if she tried. You don't know, because you saying be feminine, submit, be gentle, be open to allowing somebody to come in and be a part of your heart and be a part of your life and whatever lifestyle that you're trying to create for yourself at that time. So in allowing whoever she allowed to come in, 9 times out of 10, she probably got broken down a couple of times and was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna put up a wall until somebody is man enough to see that I have up a protection wall for particular reasons. And he a man enough to be masculine, like this man on the left is saying, enough to take that wall down. Whether it takes time, which means you're willing to invest that time into this young lady. But a lot of men do create that scenery, and it is something that has been built up for men, from men, not just black men, okay, but by men of all cultures for years. Break down a woman. Oh, but don't add in that cooking and cleaning mess, please, because we're not maids. We as women, we're not maids. We're not servants. We're not slaves. We're not just supposed to sit at home and do the cooking and cleaning and watching after the kids. It's 2022. You can watch the kids sometimes. You can cook. You can clean just as well as I do. I can have a job. If you hurt and you sick, who the hell you expect to pay the bills? If you're hurt and you sick and you laying up in the bed, which means I have to pick up the slack. Okay, that's being man. That's being masculine. Well, no, excuse me. I don't like to use the word masculine. That's being a man as well, a real man as well, to be able to sit back and humble yourself and say, hold up, I gotta kind of let her have her room to be able to do more too, because she not just a woman, she's a human being too. She's not an object for my every single needs and whims. So you have to appreciate that as well too. So if we gonna really break that shit down and talk about the whole entire subject, that's just like I spoke about in my previous video. This girl came up to me and she was like, well, what is something you would want to tell the youth? I'm writing a book for the youth. And she gave me very vague answers. Topic line as to, well, what am I talking about? What kind of book are you writing? That was you gave a very wide spectrum by asking me that. And I told her, I kind of couldn't give her what she had asked me for, because I want to hone in on what exactly are you telling the youth, because I don't know what you're talking, what your line of topic is. But we ended up getting into the conversation of, she felt like she could not tell me as a woman, or well, rather as a black woman, that she doesn't understand my plight. And I said, back up, you kind of can. This was a white woman. Now you gotta kind of excuse me, but I told her you can, to a degree. If you ever been a woman and been subjected to men, and men, the way men dog out women, way men misuse women, or when men sit up there and say, oh, well, it's a feminine thing, you have to, because you do have some men, they hide under a facade, disguise, like they put on this whole look, like how he got on the little outfit, the little you know, burkas, the kente cloths, and they oh well, I'm the new, you know, millennium man. I don't believe in it. Doing this and this and that and the third to women, but women is supposed to be a real woman and stay in the house. Look, that shit went out years ago. We as women, hell, that mindset is back when women had to wear skirts around their ankles. You had to get beat, get your ass beat for allowing your skin to show past a certain point. We are yeah, we are overly liberated. But some of the things that you all call liberation, I don't call liberation. For women, I just it's another pimped out finesse. It is. And so but he was, you know, I like the fact that he was getting on both sides. He was getting on men and women, because it is some men that tend to do that. They're just bop. The woman need to do this, that, and the third, and she need to stop doing this, that, and the third. But then they don't get on the men and hold the men accountable for what they said. Well, what men have started. You aren't holding men accountable. And then we know too, a lot of men, y'all say y'all uplift y'all women, but our voice, what we're telling you, holds no value to your ears, to the point to where you'll listen to your homeboy over your woman who is actually the one who is sleeping with you. So you will sit around and just give your body out. And it is a lot of men that do that. They'll sleep with a woman or give their whole face to a woman. Ain't never went and got tested for no STDs. They not going to the clinic. Ain't been to the clinic in years. But, or, you know, she's sitting up there and she is giving her all to him. She'll give money to him because it's quiet as it's kept. It is some women sleep like undercover taking care of men. Will give all their money to them, or this man, they done start investments with him, or try to give him the mindset to invest, trying to throw him something, you know, verbally, or just, you know, tell him what to do to, you know, to find invest. Excuse me. Tell him what to do to invest in certain things that she feels that she likes. Excuse me, I'm getting, like I said, sometimes I'm going through these battles with different people wanting to have control over me or my mindset or what I say. And no, I don't, like I said before in the other video, excuse me, I do got, you know, some my own protection here and there, but I don't do all that idolization. So you gotta kind of excuse me sometimes I mess up. But and see, that's another thing with this lady. I don't know, I haven't watched the whole video. I wish I had her name. It's kind of cutting off whatever her TikTok was. You could tell it's TikTok by the little symbol on the right. But I wish I could, you know, go back and hear this whole video, because I don't know what she said throughout this whole video. Sometimes you say something accidentally, like you accidentally misuse the wrong word, and you don't want people to hone in on just one word that you use and, you know, deliberately misconstrue what you meant either. But it's not here nor there. No, it is, but past it. See, that's what I'm talking about. But but I was gonna say, but no, I like his delivery so far. I don't know, I kind of accidentally peeked into his page, like he got 2 women kissing him. I don't know, it kind of makes me wonder, like, do you got 2 wives? Do you live that open lifestyle? Like, what kind of man are you? Like, what kind of mindset? Because it's a whole lot of pimps who wear this whole facade too. Like, but you still promote 5 to 6 to 7 wives. Would you be okay with her having an open relationship too? Well, not an open relationship. They don't make it an open relationship if you call them your see, this is what I'm talking about. It's a 2-way conversation right now. but don't let that go over your head. But okay, so it's not a two-way relationship. If she have husbands, several different husbands, and you do as well, like, are you open enough? Are you man secure in yourself as a man enough to allow her to have multiple husbands while you have multiple wives? Let's dig into that. So, like, that shit go both ways. Don't half-ass it trying to be a real man. Like, let's do this shit all the way. But now like I said, I liked his delivery. It was just that I was like, yeah, no, because I don't want to be a nanny to my own kids. Like, I still have a life, like, outside of my kids. If I'm living and breathing, I'm still supposed to go and enjoy the world, because that's what God put us here for, right? To go out and enjoy the world and experience new and different people and new different atmospheres and cultures and stuff. So, like, but yeah, for all to know, his name is Kevin Wesley. I'm gonna play a little bit of the video. Y'all get into it if y'all like it or not. But I said my piece. I said my take on the video. I did want to do it after, but like I said, the pushes is kind of getting on my nerves. Again, let me do my disclaimers. I am Hana, not like Honolulu, like the island in Hawaii. That's how you say my name, Hana. Okay. So, I'm not agreeing to any hidden contracts, none of that. I'm not getting wrapped up into nobody else BS that they trying to force on me. No, I'm not. I'm not dealing with none of that. I've been saying it from beginning to end. But yeah, y'all get into what this gentleman is saying. Hopefully we can find out who this lady is on the right, and I'll probably do another recap on what she is stating. But y'all do have to consider that when you say a woman is to submit to you, with all the women submitting, and excuse me, that's another irritation. But anyway, with a woman submitting, she's gentle and she is supposed to be gentle, so which means it's easy for her to get broken. What's wrong with building up on somebody that might have went through some stuff? When you talk about really putting in the work, So, but it's just something to think about. That goes both ways. Let me think. They are so childish. It's hard for me to do this. What else? Do I agree with this woman though? Well, so I do agree that certain people over certain people, when they've gotten to a certain a point in life, are people going to allow other people to feel this way or be this way? Where a woman can put in as much work as a man and you don't feel demasculinized. Or, I'm sorry, I'm being paused. Military. Oh, great. This is so fucking crazy, but it's become y'all have to remember how the world was made, and excuse me, y'all, this is coming from Hannah, but y'all have to remember how the world was made. And the fact that the matter is, the world was like how James Brown used to sing this song that is at it. It's a man's world. Now, my mindset is they have made it very hard for women to survive, to live, to even, gain means of, having something for herself. Because, you get in a good relationship, you put in your all, here come a man tearing you down. You get into a good business, you giving your all, here this man come, getting his job position. You can even be, in government positions, and you've shown and showcased the fact that you can give your all to be where you are, and still they decline you and give a spot to a man. Why? Because men come first. It's a lot of people I feel like that are working towards not making this a norm for a lot of people anymore, but it's a lot of people who state it out their mouth, but for them it is a facade. So you have to take that into recognition too. The same as like how you say with the kids. How I had a conversation about the kids. They are a product of their environment, but we have been as well. We all have some stuff we have to work on. But again, like I said, I'm gonna let y'all dig into this man's video. Remember what I said, but it's a lot of men that been doing it, and they've been doing it for years. So y'all gotta you reap what you sow, and then you stood by and you let your homies do it, and you don't say nothing, and you stood back. It's a lot of men who will be like, they don't hold their homeboys accountable. They don't. But let's keep going. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna end it there. If y'all want to see the rest of his video, go to his page. His name is Kevin Wesley. But for the most part, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit. Not like I'm not anal, you know, but I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. But I mean, it's a you know, viewpoints where this brother kind of stuck behind. If he think that's the only way for a woman to be, you know, feminine, or you know, submit properly. Yeah, because it's more so submitting with the mind and the heart. I've also told my ex this before, like, I can't have you lead and you lead me into a ditch, okay? A man is a real man when he learns as well that he can submit as well to his woman. There's nothing wrong with submitting to your woman, which means if you're on a road trip, right, the man you use, and this is some old school shit too, you know, when you saw like any advertisement of a family going on a vacation, you always seen the man is the one driving, the man got the map, the man is the one leading the way. Well, okay, so you're taking all the wrong turns. You and your family lost. This is why a lot of young men keep coming up with this mindset. Why not let your woman chime in and have a say? Where y'all are supposed to pivot off of each other. I don't really like that, because for some people it's not about masculinity and feminism anymore. We kind of leaving that mindset in the past. It's about, you both have to submit to each other. You both have to trust in each other. You both have to become kind of one in your partnership, of being willing to make it work out to where you are both moving forward without fucking one another up in any way, shape, or form. That is in no way wise, to where she should have to leave all her dreams and her goals and all the stuff she had started before you decided to come in her life, wanting her to be a at-home wife or a mother to your children. No. Support her in all the goals that she had before you. But I think he does state that in the video. So, support it. But at the same time, she has to be willing to do the same. So again, I feel like this man has met all his markers, you know. I really don't have too much to say about it, but somebody wanted me to comment on it. But it was interesting to see if they truly was going to, you know, allow me the space and opportunity to. But that is my true mindset. I really don't do a whole lot of idolizations. Or, you know, if I hear something good and it resonate with me, I might agree to it. You know, if I have the same mindset, or if I feel like I'm intrigued or I'm learning something, I give you kudos, to hats off to you. But you know, I don't do a whole lot of idolization. But you know, best of luck to both of these people. But bro, you need to get in a conversation with her. Don't just talk about her. I gotta see the rest of her video, because there might be some shit going on there with old girl. But yeah, that's my take on it.